At Basingstoke and North Hampshire NHS Foundation Trust, we are committed to delivering the highest standards of patient care and recognise that respecting our patients' privacy and dignity is central to achieving this. We understand that coming into hospital can be a worrying time for both patients and their relatives. Listening to our patients, we have learned that both the way in which they are treated by our staff and the environment in which they are looked after are crucially important in determining whether their hospital experience will be a comfortable and positive one. Because of this, we are introducing a number of patient rights to ensure that the highest levels of patient dignity and privacy are being met.
I believe that privacy and dignity is one of our highest priorities in this trust. We feel very passionately that patients should get all the special attention they need according to their own specific needs.
While a patient is being treated in hospital, the ward is their home from home. As such, it is essential that it is as relaxing and comfortable as possible. Key to this is the right for all patients to be cared for in single-sex accommodation. To achieve this, where patients are looked after in a mixed-sex ward, we will ensure that they will either be in a single room or a single-sex bay with adjacent toilet and washing facilities. There will be no exceptions to this rule other than in emergencies where urgent medical care must take precedence. It is important to remember that being in single-sex accommodation does not mean that you will not come into contact with any member of the opposite sex. The realities of hospital life mean that medical staff, such as doctors and nurses, support staff, such as cleaners and porters, and visitors may be of either sex. However, the additional patient rights we have introduced will help to ensure that your privacy and dignity are protected at all times. These include protected meal times and sleep times, where noise and disruption is kept to a minimum. Toilets and bathrooms must be well maintained, signed, and cleaned regularly. Gowns to be provided must be able to be fastened properly to avoid accidental exposure. Total privacy must be offered for private conversations, intimate care, and personal activities such as going to the toilet. Curtains between beds must be able to close properly. Daily matron and senior nurse walk-arounds must take place to inspect clinical areas for achievement of cleanliness and privacy and dignity standards. We are aware that when dignity is absent from care, people can feel devalued, lacking in control, and humiliated, embarrassed, and ashamed. Because of this, we are determined to improve our patients' experiences by placing the same importance on patient care as we do on surgical treatment. We will do this by respecting patients' and clients' diversity and cultural needs, being compassionate when a patient or their relatives needs emotional support rather than just delivering technical nursing care, demonstrating sensitivity to patients' needs, making all efforts to ensure their comfort, keeping patients informed at all times of the progress of their treatment to enable them to make decisions about their care.
For all that you might be going through in terms of the actual treatment, the care will help you no end. The nurses here have been fantastic. The way you're treated is just awesome. If you are on this ward, then having the private rooms is just makes a huge difference. But even so, in some of the other areas where there aren't very many beds to the walls, it's just an excellent environment to come into.
We at Basingstoke and North Hampshire are passionate about delivering the highest levels of patient care. If you have any questions about your rights as a patient or suggestions on how we can improve our service, we would love to hear from you.